Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get
The
into
average
it.
city dweller spends a considerable part of his life in the car. And if it is cold and uncomfortable in the car in the morning, a cup of tea or coffee, but necessarily hot, is able to cheer up the body for 20 to 30 minutes. And this is enough to warm up the cabin, play hits from the media center, and people around you start smiling. Yes, you don't need much for such idle. But, you will object, there is no stove and kettle in the car. This is, of course, an argument, but not an iron one. In our age of various electronic gadgets has already invented a very useful device that allows you to make your dreams of your favorite hot drink come true. This is a heated mug, which can work from a 12-volt cigarette lighter. Without a doubt, it will become an indispensable accessory for very many categories of people. People for whom visiting cafes is a way of life, parents who, for various reasons, spend a lot of time in the car together with their young children, avid hunters and fishermen, lovers of quiet, hunting and country picnics on the roadside, drivers who appreciate comfort while driving. What is this device and how does it work? Let's try to find out with the utmost care. What it consists of and how the thermocup works. Everyone knows about the principle of operation of a thermos. So, the Thermo mug in its design is like a reduced analog of this Chinese invention. It consists of the following elements. The body, which in such a gadget is double, like a thermos, and in most cases, and the outer. An inner shell is made of thin-walled stainless steel or stainless alloys. The bottom of the Thermo mug tapers down, which allows you to put it in a standard car cup holder. Vacuum is used between the shells as a thermal insulation layer, or, alternatively, this space is filled with a special filler with low thermal conductivity. The handle, as well as the lid of such a mug, is made of a highly durable type of plastic capable of withstanding the temperature of boiling water. To the lid of the gadget, there is a pouring hole sealed with a cork. Both the lid and the handle are not subject to heat, being absolutely safe for the driver and passengers. The tightness of the lid is ensured by a rubber sealing ring, which when closed prevents the liquid from spilling out. The cap is also completely airtight, and it opens very easily, which is very important in the limited space of the car. The heating element, located in the bottom part of the mug, hidden from view, is similar to the heating elements of household electric kettles, but much smaller in size. The connector for power supply of the heating element is located under the handle of the mug, allowing easy connection to the car cigarette lighter. Such a mug heated from the cigarette lighter in the off state is able to work like a classic thermos, keeping the liquid hot for a long time. However, we are not talking about boiling water. Such devices heat water to a temperature of about 70 to 75 degrees Celsius. This is done intentionally to prevent overloading of the car's power supply network. If the mug is filled to the maximum, it takes about 15 minutes for it to heat up to the maximum. If the water is less, the time will be spent accordingly. Modern models are equipped with a temperature sensor and electronics that monitor the state of the liquid, so the water in the thermal mug will always be hot. Read also, brushes, wipes, sponges. Wash the car correctly. Some devices even have a mini LED scoreboard, which displays the current temperature of the drink. Another functional chip, thermostat, which allows you to set the preferred heating temperature in the range from 40 to a maximum of 70 degrees Celsius. Important, there are a large number of models on sale, the body of which is made of plastic. Such mugs are better not to buy. They are not durable, not strong, and characterized by a high coefficient of heat transfer. Simply put, they will cool down much faster than their metal counterparts. Varieties of car thermal mugs. So, we already know that the body of the car mug is metal and plastic. But this applies only to the outer shell. The inner one is always made of stainless steel, otherwise you simply cannot heat the water. Metal gadgets are able to retain heat longer, they are much more durable, but many people are deterred by their high cost, which is to be expected. But if you spend a lot of time driving, you should not save money. Plastic ones are much cheaper and much lighter, but they have big problems with durability. After a short time of use, they will surely be scratched, and with time cracks are inevitable. In addition to the material of manufacture of the case, thermal mugs differ in their functionality. More expensive models are equipped with a built-in display, showing the current mode of the device and the temperature of the liquid. The de facto standard is to give an audible signal when the required temperature is reached, maximum for budget mugs, and variable in the presence of a thermoregulator when turned on. Such a cigarette lighter-powered boiling mug can be hidden, for example, in the glove box, where it does not take up much space. On the road, it can be kept in the cup holder. Here, the thermo mug will be securely fixed even in the heating mode. Rating of the best manufacturers of thermal mugs. It is unlikely that the average Russian driver is well acquainted with brands specializing in the manufacture of such car accessories. But even here, there are leaders whose products are distinguished from their competitors by their reliability and durability. And not to throw money away, it is important to know these leaders by sight. There are not so many of them, so we will present to your attention the top 3 best manufacturers of car thermo mugs. The company Contigo from the USA is famous for its design contrivances. Their products really look very attractive, pleasing to the eye in shape and coloring. But at the same time, they are very high-quality containers made of only the best materials. The safety of Contigo mugs is ensured by the presence of a locking device, and to pour yourself a hot drink, you will need to press the recessed button. So spontaneous opening of the lid is completely excluded. When switched off, Contigo products are able to keep the temperature for 4 hours, which allows you to take them to the office, gym or fitness room, movie theater, or outdoors. The cost of thermal mugs from this brand starts at 3,000 rubles. Kaiserhof car mugs from Austria are also very popular and far beyond the old world. They are also characterized by a wide range of colors and modern design. A distinctive feature of the brand's products is the presence of silicone inserts on the outer and inner casing made of stainless steel. At the same time, the cost of such mugs boilers, working from the cigarette lighter 12V, can be called democratic, despite the European origin, about 900,1000 rubles. The mug is easy to use. The lid can be easily opened with one hand, which is important for drivers. Thermos thermo mugs are represented by a fairly wide range of models, the characteristic feature of most of which is the presence of a screw cap. Some products have a handle-less design. In order to take a sip, you need to turn the lid a half turn or a whole turn. Once heated to the maximum temperature, 60 degrees Celsius, the mug can maintain it for 4.5 hours. The durability of products of this brand is such that even a fall from the height of the second floor, it will remain unharmed. The cost of such a miracle varies in a fairly wide range, 600-3400 rubles. Read also, rules for selecting and installing a cargo box on the roof of the car. It would be worth noting other proven manufacturers of such car accessories. Tiger, Japan, offers thermal mugs costing 2,500 to 2,800 rubles. Products of the German company Laplaya are much more affordable, 700 and higher rubles. Domestic manufacturer Biostal offers gadgets for 500 rubles. Features of operation and care. Although usually thermal mugs are very practical devices that do not require special care, it is not recommended to pour boiling water into them. The reason is quite simple. At this temperature, the steam will accumulate at the top, forming excessive pressure on the lid. This is unsafe for the users of the appliance and harmful for the locking device. Plastic utensils should be handled in an appropriate manner. Avoid collisions with hard objects and falls. It is also not recommended to store liquids and solid food characterized by a pungent odor, which has the ability to be absorbed into the walls of the dishes. To get rid of it, you will have to use special cleaning agents. Fresh plaque from tea or coffee can be removed by pouring boiling water and then rinsing. Absorbed plaque can be removed using baking soda or soap solution. In conclusion, selecting the right heated thermo mug for your car can significantly enhance your travel experience, ensuring that your beverages stay at the perfect temperature. Remember to consider factors such as capacity, insulation, power source, and ease of use when making your choice. By investing in a quality thermo mug, you can enjoy your favorite drinks on the go, making every journey more enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and safe travels.